Hi my loves, Dream Lady Girl from around the way where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all with a JOSELIN'S Cabaret, New York. I don't know the name of this episode or the number of this episode, but this is the one with her and Big. Let's get into it. Okay, so boom, before we hop into it, make sure you like and subscribe, okay? Period, point blank. It's free and it helps me, and I'm asking nicely. So let's go ahead and get that done. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sis. So let's hop right into it. Zeus gives us that recap like they always do, and we just see the girls getting up to go to the Mayweather performance, and we're about to do Chan Chan for our lives. The opening scene, we have Lucky and Daisy talking, just pretty much discussing the fight. Lucky kind of being shitty, like, oh my god, like, your face is messed up. I hate that for you, friend. She's like, you know, I know your face is your money maker, and she got you like that. She was like, no, I'm gonna let you know when I get there, and I'm gonna talk to you. And Lucky is just sitting around the house, you know, just kind of like waiting. Lucky gives us a new confessional look, which if y'all peep, I feel like the girls are only having, like, I seen Yummy do 2 confessional looks, bad wigs, this and the third. She got her Pooh Shiesty confessional look, which I think is a key. I like that. Lucky's confessional look was very nice. She was not giving $2 hoe. She was not giving thrifty. She was giving a good, solid confessional look. T-Love and Egypt discuss, what's her name? Wet Wet on this low-hanging swing, child. Like, where the hell y'all get that piece of furniture from? Walmart, Costco? No, Costco's probably a better quality. Anyway, they're sitting there talking about Wet Wet, and T-Love just was like, you know what, I need to be more self-aware. Like, you know, she has a completely different lifestyle. She lives a completely different life from me, and she's decent. She had to do what she had to do. And I just really have the feeling that, like, Wet Wet, although I don't know her full story, I know that she, I don't know if she was in foster home, but I know she faced home insecurity at some point. She has a child with special needs, so her barriers are a little bit different. And T-Love says, you know what, I was being judgmental to this woman. We're both mothers. We kind of bonded over that, and I just feel like, you know, that was wrong of me. And I feel like she understood it was going to translate wrong to the audience too, because she was coming off crazy. Not only crazy, but like unwarranted, you know what I mean? Like, you can go hard on somebody on a reality show, like, bitch, I'm gathering you, but it just felt a little unnecessary. T-Love says she's moving forward with a clean heart, and she hopes that, you know, Wet Wet isn't on a retaliation shit, which I find to be very refreshing. But you don't see any of the cabaret girls on a lot of these shows say something along the lines of, I'm moving forward with a clean heart, because most of you just, okay? So I like T-Love for that. I mean, I relate to stuff like that. I love that for her, because we need some of that good energy coming out of these spaces, you know? So we finally see Lucky greets Daisy at the door. And I want to say that Daisy really is a trooper. She's still very beautiful. She's still popped out regardless of what. She's like, I'm going to go upstairs and meet you in the room. She like, let's just get you out of the way of most of these girls, is what it felt like. And they're upstairs. And then I want to just mention something too. Lucky is still wearing these sunglasses. You know Jocelyn don't like you doing it, okay? She's not there, so whatever, cool. But if she's saying she don't want you walking around here with sunglasses on, let it be that. If you really genuine, you know what you signed up to deal with. I feel like it might get back to her. Lucky was walking around here with who knows? Why even put yourself in a position to be chastised or looked bad, you know what I mean, in front of Jocelyn? You know these girls are not your friends. Like, Lucky, the sunglasses in the house, I understand the one girl with her sunglasses, but what did you need it for? Daisy is just like, yeah, she just got one good Lucky hit, and I'm gonna have to fight her back. And Lucky was just like, no, friend, I don't want you fighting her back no more. Like, let that be that. She was like, no, I can't let that go. She got one good hit. She cracked me. They replayed the fight. She got a couple of good hits, Daisy. And like I said in my last review, Daisy immediately started the windmill for her life. You get what I'm saying? She ain't just get bong bong bong, you know how they be in the fucking in the cartoons and shit, which lets me know, like, she be out in them streets. People think that shit is just like, girl, you been a streetwalker, you been in a strip club, you done been in the fight or two, period. That's just how the shit goes. Even what says, and since my eyes messed up, I'm not gonna let these bitches know what I got going on, so I'm gonna keep my sunglasses on. Like, you might as well give me your sunglasses. And you should. She's even calling it out, because it's very apparent. Like, what are you doing, Lucky? So the next scene, we have Holiday and Precious. So Precious got the real big butt. Like, she got the ham hock chitterling butt, but she got the real tiny major girl tiny legs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even understand what she was doing with that. But they're talking, and she's like, we're gonna get geared up for the cabaret, you know, girls. They're gonna be at the fight because they were watching the thing live. And Precious like, I'm gonna get naked. Girl, please. I'm cool. And then they were talking about, are you gonna actually drink tonight? And Holiday is just like, pause. I like Holiday a lot. Something about her voice, something about her I like. I don't know what it is. She just seems like she's a bit, like she just seems like she's my, I don't know, maybe we'll have to see. She just, you know, she like, I don't know. I like Holiday. What y'all think? I haven't really kind of liked any of the girls, like, oh yeah, I like her or I don't like her, but for sure Holiday, maybe Lucky. I like Lucky anyway, but we're going to see. We'll have that conversation later. So she's like, well, I haven't been drinking because at the end of the day I was in a car accident where I was leaving King of Diamonds in Atlanta, and I woke up and I hit a pole, and I didn't know that I hit somebody, and who knows who this person was. And she was just like, I was facing time. I can't believe I killed somebody, which is kind of like unbelievable to even think about, you know, having, you know, it's hard to think about you know, you being on the receiving end of it, and it's hard to think about you causing some family pain, and you essentially took someone's life. That's unfortunate, very sad. So why are these girls asking her to drink? That's enough reason to be like, you know what, sis, go ahead and drink your apple cider or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The girl said she was drinking and fucking hit somebody, and they passed on a transition, and y'all asking her, is she gonna drink? Why? She don't need to. Obviously she done had enough to drink. And I think it's very responsible and telling of this young lady's mindset that she's not out there still wilding. Good for her. You know, she said that the family forgave her, and that she has some girl, I'm trying to work on this damn thing. I don't know, like, why is she always looking down? I'm always doing something. I think it's like ADHD, like, even like, why am I even talking? Like, it's always, I have to do something. I see why people be doing, like, making videos, they like eating something or whatever. Like, it's giving very much that. So long story short, she ends up crying, being emotional, and she's just like, I told God, if you get me out of this situation. She killed somebody and got a 3-year probation, which is unfortunate. My cousin recently passed, and he was hit by somebody. They actually kept going, so she said she stopped. That just takes a different type of person. RIP Stefan, hold it down. POP, hold it down. So the girls are landing there at rehearsals, and the rehearsals was a little shaky. Okay, the rehearsals was a little shaky, and Ricardo was like, by now y'all should have this down. Y'all should really be good to go. And it was kind of like, you know, Natural was a little hungover. She said she was tired. I think really she was just hungover, because we all know Miss Natural like to drink. And they are on a courier, and they start to pray. I think Andre was just like, you know, I'm going to get the steps. I'm going to make sure I do everything that I need to do. It's all going to work out. I just thought it was so cute that they all had that moment of being like, you know, this is going to work out for us. Like, no worries. Our bodies are going to do what they came here to do. And the little girl, I can't ever think of her name, the real skinny one, she was the one who actually gave them the little lead in prayer, which I think is really cute. It really kind of made me think, like, these people are really like given opportunities. I'll give you an example. I make YouTube videos, I make content, and a lot of people don't know I also do social media management on the side as well. That's like me having an opportunity to be a social media manager for a huge company, you know what I'm saying, Dove or somebody, where I'm operating on a very high level. Or I have an engagement to speak, although I speak a lot, you know, I talk a lot, period, which is why I'm on YouTube. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I have an opportunity to speak in front of a live audience. This is something that I do all the time in my small little corner on the YouTube, on the internet. But to do it on this elevated platform, it's like somebody picking me up out of nowhere and be like, okay, Jeray, we're going to sit you in front of Congress and you're going to have this speech. Although this is my, you know, whatever. Although for the Cabaret Girls, I work at a club Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm now doing this on this major platform. When they were in the Courier, I felt the weight of the moment. And think about this, when we're watching Baddies, these girls party, these girls club, these girls, I don't really feel like, they just feel like, yeah, it's a vibe. Or they come out there, Natalie talks on the microphone all close and shit like this, and they're going home. We don't really feel the weight of what touring is like for them. I feel like Doon Chan Chan and Miss Jocelyn is really giving these girls opportunities. That was a tangent, and I'm moving right on. So the slumber party is happening because the girls are about to go on, and Lucky and Daisy, girl, they ate down. Lucky came out with the feathers, bitch. She ate down. Lucky looked really good. Daisy looked really good. Her little leotard, she had the booty cheeks popping. I mean, like, she got the little booty duty on her. I didn't know she was over there sitting on that thing, because her thing was sitting. Anyway, Egypt comes over. She's reaching over just to be like, you know how it is when you got beef with somebody, so you're not gonna avoid them. You're gonna be like, yeah, I'm on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here this entire time. Like, girl, relax. Ain't nobody even worried about you for real, for real. But you know, that's how the girls give it up on the cabaret. So the girls are taking a shot and cheersing. You know, let's send Jocelyn some good vibes, which is very beautiful. You know, I like the camaraderie, the sisterhood, if you will. The girls give it up for T-Love and Wet Wet making up for one another. And I really feel like, again, sisterhood, camaraderie. T-Love says, I sell bundles and I am going to provide Wet Wet with the wig. And I don't think she said it in a shady way. It really kind of felt genuine. Honestly, I think this is smart on T's behalf. It makes us feel attached, good to her in a positive way, and also too is an opportunity for us to see what her hair quality is like. Plug your business, girl. I'm not mad at you. That makes perfect sense. Now I hope it ain't that wig that she had on with the highlights in it. I hope it ain't that wig. We're gonna see if they're gonna make the announcement or not, but I think that was cute. The girls perform and they kill it. They really kill it. The girls are at the house, and they're actually doing performances in the living room, doing their little 1-2. They were still messing up, which I think is hilarious. Then, you know, Jocelyn has a really good moment. It was beautiful. You know, it was beautiful to see. Jocelyn immediately is aware that Big Lex is somewhere in her vicinity, and she's just, you know, like, yeah, did you see that girl? Did you see that girl? And Jocelyn is kind of like on it. You know, she's really just on go. They go into the rehearsal area or the backstage area, and they're looking at the video. Yummy is all excited, and she's like watching the video like, oh my gosh. Ricardo's in the confessional, said, I seen everybody make a mistake outside of Danny. I'm guessing Danny is the really skinny one. I don't know. She said everybody made a mistake, but they pulled it together. Jocelyn bigs up Yummy, and she's like, thank you for being my brain. Thank you for holding it down. And I'm wondering why it wasn't natural. She's like, you need to figure out how you're going to get along with the Scorpio. But, you know, Yummy, you were really my brain. You really held it down. You kind of keep me together. You know, I love you, my Virgo sister. And what I can say is this, girl. I love me a good Virgo. I do. It's my Virgo placements. I don't know what it is. I love me a good, cute Virgo. Like, y'all, I just, the vibes are there. I love me a good Virgo. I love me a good Pisces sister. I love me a good Cancer. Girl, I even like me a good Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Like the girlies, I'm feeling it. And I can see completely how that relationship works between Jocelyn and Yummy. Even Jocelyn and Natural, which I feel like Natural is kind of like, what's up with you, Natural? You giving like, what Yummy called her, Miss Drunk Bitch. Jocelyn reveals that Yummy made her, that she wants Yummy to be her dance captain. You can see the excitement and expression all over Yummy's face. I mean, well deserved, whatever it is. So Jocelyn, or not Jocelyn, Zeus puts up on the screen that TMT's team got into it with John Gotti's team, and the fight erupted, and you know, throughout the crowds. And I don't know if you ever been into like a brawl type of situation when one fight leads to another, the energy you feel is just unbelievable. So the fight ensues, and somehow or another we start to get some cell phone footage of Jocelyn, which we've seen that cell phone footage of her and Big Lex, and her, you know, tearing Big Lex down. Okay, big bad Lex, girl, she was down bad that day. Big down bad Lex. Okay, and they said that they were jumping. I don't really, it was so chaotic. Maybe she did get jumped. I just feel like Jocelyn was relentless. I do think that the way that Big Lex was attacked was unreal. I don't think that it equated to what she was talking about, because ultimately it's some TV stuff, and y'all making real money now. I know that's just like me coming into some, you know, a new corporate job. I'm making upward of 6 figures, and the bitch from middle school want to come fight me. Like, girl, I'm elevated. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay, you got it, sis. But you know, street culture is street culture. What they say, you can't take the girl from the hood, but you can take the whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So the only new footage that we saw was in the locker room, and we see Jocelyn kind of showing off and gloating about the beating that she commenced to give to Big Lex, which interesting that they aired it. Any chance of I was, you know, I need rehab, I was under the influence, and this, I mean, it could be a possibility that could still be an angle, but Miss Girl was very clear. You see, I killed that, you know what I mean? Even but oh, I hurt my hand. Girl, see, that's how I know. Even Ballistic was like trying to keep her away. Melissa came in. Melissa had a bloody face. They didn't even show her. And Jocelyn gave Melissa a hug. Melissa, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if Jocelyn hit her or Big Lex got one up on Melissa. Who knows at this point? And Jocelyn's man tries to go out there and talk to the police or something like this. Jocelyn would not allow him to. And this is when we see her get into a situation with the police. They cut it off in the middle of the interaction with the police. We all know, you don't touch me, you white. You know what I mean? We all know how her Coke Bear shows up and how she gets active. So we're gonna see how, you know, the end results of that. I want to see if she's going to come to the house. I want to see how Lucky is going to respond. I want to see what they're going to say in the confessionals. I think it's interesting that Natural I don't want to say Big Legs, but she said, well, I don't really have no issue with Big Legs. If I see her, it's like, yeah, you know, what's up? Why Natural? You just got in good graces with what you call. You think Big Lex is gonna put you in on her stuff? You get what I'm saying? They don't even be dancing over there. So like, you could have just been like, no comment, or you know, you could have said something, but you cool with Big Lex? Wrong answer. And I just feel like this, y'all. Be smart. If you are in the deep rural South and you know, the Christian Bible, the Christian Belt, or whatever the case, and you in a church full of 7-day evangelists, let's just say you by yourself, you trying to get on, you don't go in there talking about I'm Hindu and I'm this and the third. And I'm not saying be fake. I'm not saying don't stand on your beliefs. I'm not saying disown who you are. What I am saying is do what you have to do to remain safe. She's not securing her bag as far as I'm concerned. I hope y'all follow me, because y'all know I love us for real. And y'all know I'm one of them ones. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. This is getting warmed up. Finally it's getting warmed up, because I feel like it was a little draggy. It was giving a little draggy. Drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. And I will see you in the next video.